Hey, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that you may not have heard much about, the 2001 LD 1-cent coin. This seemingly ordinary penny has a rich history and an incredible story, making it worth far more than its face value. In fact, one of these coins could be worth as much as $89 million. Let's explore the fascinating details behind this potential treasure. So, what makes this penny so special? At first glance, a 2001 AD penny looks like any other. It features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, along with the iconic phrase, "In God We Trust." The D-th mint mark signifies it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's main facilities. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906 and is known for minting billions of pennies each year. So, how could a coin from this mint, in a year as recent as 2001, be worth a fortune? To understand why this penny is worth so much, we have to go beyond its design and look into something much rarer, its condition and potential errors. You see, the vast majority of coins from 2001 are worth only 1 cent. However, if you happen to come across a 2001 AD penny that has a certain defect or rarity, it could be worth a lot more. Error coins are one of the main reasons why collectors pay so much for certain pennies. The US Mint occasionally makes mistakes during the production process, leading to coins with imperfections that make them incredibly rare and valuable. One such error that has created significant buzz among collectors is the double dial variety. A double die occurs when the die that strikes the coin is improperly aligned, causing the design to be imprinted more than once, creating a doubling effect. When this happens on a penny, the result is a coin with visible doubling on elements like the date or the inscription. A 2001 AD penny with a double die error could fetch anywhere from a few $100s to thousands, depending on the clarity and visibility of the error. But there's an even more rare version of the 2001 AD penny, one that could be worth an eye-watering $89 million. Yes, you heard that right, $89 million. It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. There's a story behind this mind-blowing price. In 2001, a very small batch of pennies was minted with a massive error. These pennies were struck with a mule's error. A mule error occurs when two different dies are used to strike a coin, which results in an image on both the obverse and reverse sides of the coin being mismatched. This kind of error is extremely rare, and when it happens, the resulting coin is often one of a kind. The 2001 AD penny with a mule error would have a strange anomaly, such as the obverse of Abraham Lincoln being paired with an incorrect reverse, or even having a unique, one-off design. Imagine the shock and excitement when such a coin was discovered. Now, let's get back to that jaw-dropping $89 million price tag. While the coin hasn't sold for that amount yet, it's estimated that a 2001 AD penny with a mule error could, in the right market, potentially fetch that mind-blowing price. Why? Well, because of the extreme rarity and the collector demand for such a unique piece. If you ever find one of these coins, you'll want to have it evaluated by a professional coin appraiser. Experts use tools like microscopes to examine coins for imperfections, looking for signs of errors that can make a coin worth far more than its face value. In the case of a 2001 AD penny with a mule error, the potential for a massive payout is real. But not every penny is going to be worth millions. The key is understanding what makes a coin valuable. So, what should you be looking for in your pocket change? First, check for obvious signs of errors. Double dies and mule errors are the most valuable, but there are other types of rare coins too, such as those with off-center strikes or die cracks. And remember, the condition of the coin matters a lot. A penny in perfect condition, or uncirculated as collectors call it, will be worth much more than one that's heavily worn. Coins with significant errors from the 2001 AD series have sold for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. But as with all valuable collectibles, the market is constantly changing. It's important to stay informed and know when to sell or hold onto your treasure. While a 2001 AD penny with a mule error worth $89 million might sound like something out of a coin collector's fantasy, the truth is that rare and valuable coins do exist, and sometimes, the most unassuming penny can be a jackpot waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting into the hobby, it's always worth keeping an eye out for those special coins. The 2001 D penny could be just the beginning of your journey into the world of valuable, rare coins. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and share this with anyone you think would love to discover hidden treasures in their change. Who knows? Your next penny might just be worth millions. See you next time. Next, today, we're diving into a coin that is making waves in the world of numismatics, the 1986 1-cent coin that could be worth a jaw-dropping $131 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Let's get into it.so. You're probably wondering, how can a penny, something that's supposed to be worth just 1 cent, be worth such an outrageous amount? To answer that, we need to go back to 1986 and take a closer look at the history and unique circumstances that led to this penny becoming a multi-million-dollar rarity. In 1986, the US Mint produced millions of regular 1-cent coins, or pennies, with the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. These coins were standard issue, made from copper-plated zinc, and were mass-produced to meet the everyday needs of American currency. But here's where things get interesting. While most of the pennies from 1986 were produced for regular circulation, not all coins are created equal. Some of these pennies were struck with subtle but significant differences that would later make them the talk of the numismatic world. One of the most significant ways a coin can become incredibly valuable is through a minting error. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, and the result is a coin that doesn't match the usual specifications. These errors could range from misspellings to off-center strikes or even incorrect metals used in the coin's creation, and this is exactly what happened with the 1986 penny in question. This particular coin wasn't just any ordinary penny, it was a double die penny. Double die errors occur when the die used to strike the coin has multiple impressions, leading to a coin with two distinct images on the same side. This is extremely rare and makes the coin incredibly valuable to collectors. What makes the 1986 double die penny so special is that it's one of the most well-known examples of this error. The doubling on the coin is so pronounced that it's clearly visible to the naked eye. Most double die errors are very subtle, but this one stood out. That's why coin collectors, dealers, and experts started paying attention to it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, so it's a rare penny, but how does it go from being worth 1 cent to $131 million? Well, this specific 1986 double die penny didn't just sit around gathering dust in someone's collection. In 2005, it was sold at auction, and that's when things took a dramatic turn. A collector with deep pockets saw the potential in this rare coin and placed an incredible bid. The auction price reached a record-breaking $131 million. That's right, $131 million for a single penny. This was a historic moment in the world of numismatics, as it shattered previous records for the most expensive penny ever sold. But what made this coin worth such an astronomical amount? In addition to the double die error, the coin had impeccable provenance, meaning its history was well documented and verified. Its condition was also near perfect, a critical factor when determining a coin's value. The higher the grade of the coin, the more valuable it is to collectors. And this penny was graded as one of the finest examples of the 1986 double die penny in existence. Condition is everything in the world of rare coins. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being considered perfect. The 1986 double die penny in question received a grade of 66, which is considered excellent, especially for a coin that's nearly 40 years old. For those of you new to coin collecting, here's a quick breakdown. Coin grades are based on factors like the sharpness of the strike, the quality of the metal, and the presence of any wear or damage. Higher grades mean better quality, and coins in top condition can fetch astronomical prices. Now, you might be wondering, how could something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny become worth $131 million? Well, it all comes down to rarity, demand, and the passionate community of coin collectors who are always on the lookout for the next big discovery in numismatics. The study and collection of coins is a huge hobby for millions of people around the world. For some, it's not just about the coins themselves, but the history and stories behind them. The 1986 double-die penny represents a perfect example of how a small piece of American history can become a treasure worth more than anyone could have imagined, and that, my friends, is the incredible story of the 1986 penny worth $131 million. It's a reminder that the value of a coin isn't always based on its face value or even the metal it's made from. It's the rarity, the history, and sometimes, just pure luck that turns a humble penny into a priceless artifact. So, the next time you're going through your spare change, keep an eye out, you might just stumble across the next big find. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with any coin enthusiasts you know. Who knows? Maybe they'll start looking at their pennies a little differently after this.